It is Thursday, March 5th. Let's start with the S&P, which, we had a low of 67.70, 60-point bounce into the close. Kind of expected that. We still settled down 38 points, 0.6%. Momentum ticked a little bit lower. Probably going to tick lower into next week. My guess is next week does offer a tag of purple gap where the 200 day is going to be. Probably next Thursday, Friday, maybe early following week. Anyway, hang on. Yeah, rounded top, right? Look at this. Very, very. I'm not drawing it on, but other people have. You think we're just gonna get pressured down to here, right? If we take this low out, there's nothing really down until 6,100, which is 10% down. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to lose at least 10% from current levels. And clearly the break threshold is that little blue line there. Currently 65.78. Best guess for tomorrow. S&P opens up but reverses down. Let's jump to the VIX before I lose any momentum. It's been a tiring day. So VIX was up 12.3% to 2375. Did have a high in the 25s. So we're still broadly. Oh, look at this. 13s, 28s. We could easily print 30 next week. 30, 35, even 40. I saw the stock charts compare as a VIX target of like 48. And look at this. More than anything, recent price action, we're sustainably above the 20 threshold. That's a red flag for the market. But yeah, we had a couple of black candles, right, which played out yesterday. But then today we're back on the rise again. My guess is, again, equities early upside on Friday, but VIX will be down maybe what, 21? Maybe 20? I guess maybe 21 only. But we could maybe test that red line again. Maybe somewhere around here. But then yeah, push upwards into next week. All right, let's go for some individual stocks first. Don't care about. Okay. Nothing much there. Oh yeah, look at this. Archery correction. Agnico Eagle had a bearish engulfing candle yesterday, down 4.8%. Oh, look at the volume. Look at the volume here. I didn't notice this until just like now. Massive volume in Agnico Eagle, like almost at least double yesterday, the highest volume since late January. Momentum has turned negative. I talked about this yesterday. Miners are distinctly short-term bearish on volume. They were selling it hard today. American Eagle down almost 14%. Earnings were fine, but it looks now, if you believe S&P is going to come down to 6,100, this is going to be at least down to 12, right? So yeah, looks like this is going to go to 12. First Majestic Silver, black candle yesterday, played out down 8%. Momentum has turned negative. What a surprise. Volume was definitely elevated relative to Wednesday. AMD down 1.3. Today's candle is a reversal, leans bullish for early Friday. But I think the 200 days can be taken out, and then we'll go down to 150. Amazon looks like it's going to probably fill teal gap early Friday and then stall here. Barrick Mining down 3%. Yesterday's black candle played out. Momentum is increasingly negative. Boeing testing the 200 day. I don't expect it to hold. Red gap to fill. Maybe orange gap as well. A lot of chop around the 200-day. Structure's a bear flag. Caterpillar. Yesterday's black candle played out. If a 50-day fails to hold, I'm guessing it will. Then you're looking at 550, which is $150, which is on that's 20%. This chart, if it breaks down, it's suggestive that S&P will be 6,100 here, late March, early April. Kamiko, 5%. Bearish Carnival, bearish Cleveland Cliffs, Coinbase bounce. Well, not bouncing actually. Decca's struggling. Disney struggling. Ford down almost, well, 3.5%. Yesterday's black candle played out. I don't expect the 200-day to hold. I think we're going to come down to at least $10. Freeport down 5%. Black candle played out. Momentum is increasingly negative. Google down 0.7. Home Depot down 2. Heckler down 4%. Yesterday's black candle played out. Joby down 2.8. JP Morgan, look at this, down 1.9. This is a decisive close under the 200-day. Target is around 250. Bearish. KKR bouncing 1.9%. Dumb bounce. If I was more confident, well, not actually not more confident. If I was more bold, I would short this. This is 95. My target is 60. Kinder Morgan, bearish engulfing candle. Microsoft at 1.3%. It's pushing up, right? It's like 7 days up of 8. I mean, it's gonna be tough to go above 420, but 438 would be a magnet, which is where the 50-day is. That's $28 up though. That will not be easy. I struggle to see this going up much further. I mean, you can even argue it's just another bounce like that one there. And FX up another 0.5%. Nike down. So we have a tag of red gap. I'm guessing we go back down to the April 51s. NVDA up 0.2. Short-term bearish, short-term bullish for early Friday. I do not expect the 200-day to hold next week. I think we'll go down to 150. Honda's fractionally down. Pan American Silver down 3%. Wednesday's black candle played out. Bearish. Palantir. PayPal climbing. Red cap up 2%. A lot of chop though. Rocket Lab down 2.7. Bearish at least to the 200-day and the 53s. Good company, long-term bullish. SMR down 2.9%. That's look at it, 1218. Wow. Target up 0.2. Tesla down 0.1. Gotta think that's gonna fail. Target is red gap. United Airlines down 5% because the airlines will be down on higher oil. United Health don't care. UPS, ooh, look at that. Yeah, down 5.8%. We have a clear break of the 50-day. Next support is the 200-day at 94. We have $10 of downside. This bodes pretty ugly for the transports in the main market into early next week. I mean, that's a massive break of trend. So you now have confirmation. The wave from October 79 to 120 is you can see that it was trying to hold, but it broke. It broke. Look, Wednesday's candle, by the way, yeah, bearish engulfing candle on Wednesday played out. We're going down at least to 94. Hell, I'm almost starting to wonder about 85, 86, somewhere around here maybe. Exxon 0.5%. Okay, what about we move on to I will highlight GDX just because yesterday's black candle played out. Volume was definitely higher. Let's go to gold. We'll just look at GLD rather than commodity gold. Um, Mostly because I want to highlight the fact that yesterday's black candle played out. GLD was down 1.2% on the day. I will say it's still holding structure of a bullish triangle, but or pennant. Based on silver, this will not hold and we'll go down to 405-ish. Here's the silver chart. Again, yesterday's black candle played out. Silver was down 1.4%. We don't have a bullish pennant here, really. I don't. This little support line was taken out on Tuesday. I mean, what are we looking at here? 64 in a week or two. Starting to wonder about 50. You know, if the main market gets whacked, we could see SLV down around $50 late March, early April. That would be a hell of a buying level, right? Momentum turned negative today. And we should conclude with oil. Let's start with commodity oil on a daily. So oil was up for what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a fifth day higher. We had a new cycle high of, actually, according to this, we went to 82.16. Wow. And yeah, we're overbought short term. But would you dare short oil? So 82.16, we settled at 79.11. Momentum's on the very high end. Let's jump to the weekly chart. So again, look, we had some resistance on Monday where we cooled back a bit, but we're breaking above resistance of the 78s, 79s. We've printed the 82s. Next soft resistance, 84s, 87s, 92s. These aren't particularly high resistance areas. I think the door is opening now to $100. Momentum has accelerated upwards. Bodes bullish for next week. Let's look at the grander charts. Look at this. Look at this solid up candle now. Of course, we have a long way to go this month, but I'm starting to wonder by the end of this month. I mean, look, even I think $90 is realistic next Monday or sometime next week. Again, this is monthly candle. You're gonna wonder now. Are we just gonna be exploding towards $100 this month? Is that possible? I mean, it is possible. I think people are very underestimating oil, but it's like it hit resistance, 77s, cooled back a touch. Now we put it 82. We're 82s already. So yeah, $100 looks pretty easy. Look at this. Momentum turned positive last Thursday. Bullish, up, 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 up into the summer. I will conclude with USO, which of course I was trading today. We'll go, yeah, what are we going to cover? 60-minute? We're going to do the 5-minute. And we're gonna ignore those 2 cycles. We'll go with the 15 and the 60. So I bailed at the open as I intended to. Here, made pretty good gains. I was fine with that. We had some chop. I thought we might cool back there, but nope. We resumed because the equities cooled. Oil went up, and we did have a nice turn at around 3 o'clock where we did print. That's where we printed 82 oil. We had a bearish engulfing candle, which is very unusual intraday. Well, yeah, it is kind of unusual. Microstructure there is a micro baby bear flag. In theory, I think we're going to gap down on my best guess. Equities open up tomorrow. VIX opens down, and oil gaps down to maybe 94s, 93s. I mean, I'd love to buy anywhere from 92, 91. That would be easy buy. And no, I don't think we're not going to get down to there again for a while. And on 15-minute momentum cycle, you can see we're already low, right? So I've been waiting from the open, watched it go up, little secondary bounce wave there, and then we snap down there. So I think on early Friday, if oil gaps down 2% or more, that's got to jump down to there, and then we'll be leveling out pretty early on, actually. On a 60-minute chart, I would note that momentum rolled over as of in the closing hour will probably almost certainly drop as of the first half an hour of the day. Should level out by 11, 12 o'clock. Actually, you can see actually on the hourly candle, bearish engulfing candle, 3 o'clock. I mean, in theory, the lower Bollinger offers 87s down here. I don't see that as likely. I think what I'm looking for is just probably a half of yellow gap fill. But we have had a few weird candles. That was a weird one. Tuesday saw basically a full gap fill of the opening gap. But anyway, this looks pretty bearish for early Friday. So bullish equities, bearish VIX, bearish oil to start with. And I will be looking to buy back and hold across the weekend, at least something. Yeah, today was a good day. 2 green exits. I now have 7. I've had 7 green USO exits since last Thursday. 7 exits in 6 days. That's pretty. For me, that's excellent. I can't complain. It's been a really good week. And now it's like, okay, I guess I'll buy a little bit back and hold across the weekend on the premise that oil might be, might be printing $90 on Monday. I think people are grossly still complacent about the war and the possibilities for oil, especially on a monthly chart. Okay, I should leave it at that. So I wish you a good evening, and Friday should be interesting. And again, best guess, equity start positive, but I don't think they'll end that way. And either way, regardless of how Friday settles, you got to wonder what crazy news stories we're going to have this weekend. Good night.